back to Life Talk with Lady T. This is my third video, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you all a Q&A session that I did with my friend Brandon, who is also a fellow creative like me. In this video we're going to be discussing entrepreneurship. Before I get to the clip, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. So I hope that you all enjoy the video. Today I brought in my friend Brandon, and we are going to discuss. The first question is, what is your definition of an entrepreneur?
Someone that's trying to start their own business, be self-employed, the process of starting your own business.
Okay, I agree. I'm pretty sure Webster has a more descriptive definition than we do. By your definition, do you consider yourself an entrepreneur?
Yeah, because I'm in the process of trying to start my own thing and eventually branch away from the 9-to-5 life.
For those of you that may not know, I am a hairstylist. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 10 years, and one of the things that I want to do is to one day own my own business. Probably a hair salon, beauty supply store. As of yet, I haven't narrowed down exactly what I want to do, but I do know I want to own multiple businesses. I feel that in those fields there's something missing and something that I have to offer. I also like to paint, I like to draw. And another reason why I have Brandon on here is that he's also an artist. So when it comes to entrepreneurship, is art something that you're looking to become an entrepreneur in?
Yeah, I've been an artist my entire life pretty much. As far as the entrepreneurship side of things, it's probably been a few years now. Mostly doing painting, logos, t-shirts, all the above. More so under the anime bracket of things.
A part of being a hairstylist, as well as many other fields, is that you experience a lot of people that want to be discounted. It's a vast market, so it's hard to get yourself out there and get your work recognized. If you have a bunch of hairstylists that are more popular or celebrity hairstylists, sometimes you get drowned out in the sea of things, because these days everyone knows someone that does hair.
As an artist, trying to find support, as she said, dealing with other people being in the same field as you, with a larger following, I would say when you're first starting, it's harder for you than someone that's been doing it for years. Of course, like Lady T said, with the discounts and family members, friends, etc., not wanting to support you but at a discounted price. Trying to find the time to work on the business you're trying to start, or anything that can help you when it comes to starting up your business, branching away from your job or just everyday life period, trying to make time for what it is that you have to do to get your business and things started and running.
So why do you want to become an entrepreneur?
More so it started off just because I wanted to do something that I enjoyed, other than waking up every day, going to work miserable. We all can kind of relate to that one. No ceiling for how much money you can. You're kind of more so in control of things yourself.
Yeah, I can definitely relate on the topic of, not wanting to go and work for someone else. And for me, entrepreneurship is it's that freedom. No one wants to wake up and like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed, and it be, in direct correlation to where you work. Because when you're working for someone, oftentimes you're neglecting your goals, your dreams, and you're trying to help them, as best you can build theirs. And that's a very depressing, place to be in. And if you're like me, I've always felt like I've known that I wanted to be in business for myself, although I don't mind lending whatever skills or knowledge that I have to assist someone else in theirs. But you can't make that your sole everything. Do you think that getting a degree in business is essential to becoming an entrepreneur, or is it at least important?
I don't feel like you have to, but it is important being familiar with the ins and outs of how businesses are started and etc. So I wouldn't say you have to go to school, but I do feel like you need to become familiar with the ins and outs of business. You can't just wake up one day and say, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur or I want to start a business, because it's a lot of work, research, and time that goes into it, and effort. But yeah.
Would you say that being knowledgeable in business is equally as important in studying what your craft is?
I feel like it's equally important. That's a good question. To be honest, yes. It's kind of hard to go about doing things the right way when you don't truly know the right way of doing them.
One thing that I knew about me is that I had the creative side of things down, whether that be a hairstylist or that be an artist. I knew that creating things was something that naturally came to me, but I did not know the business side. So for me, I got licensed to be a hairstylist. I went to community college and I was fixated on getting a degree. Part of that was from pressure by my mom, who, of course, that's the difference in generations, and they kind of think, get a degree, get a good job, and you'll be set. But I think that our generation is a little bit different when it comes to that. It's kind of, you can take or leave a degree. There are so many other avenues for you to make money and to be successful in it, that having a degree is not
a necessity.
Yeah, it's not a necessity. I went to school to get my business degree, but I felt that there was a different avenue that I could have went into that was taught me more about the business side of the industry that I wanted to go into. Did you go to school?
Nah.
Why not?
Why not? Money reasons. Not necessarily knowing. Fresh out of high school, not necessarily knowing where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. When I figured out what it was that I wanted to get into, by that point, things started to trend towards the way they are now. So just pretty much all the information I felt like I needed is already out there. It's just all up to me to kind of look forward and learn it. So I didn't feel like for what I had to do was necessary, to be honest.
What are some of your fears about starting a business?
Of course, I feel like it's natural, but failure. Not having, because even if I do have support from the outside world, just not having support from those that I expect to support me.
Failure is one of them, and sometimes you can feel like maybe you're not good enough, or you're looking at other people's work and you think to yourself, they're so much better than I am, or they're more polished. But in the back of my mind, I just think of the phrase, nothing beats a failure but a try. So I'm going to keep pushing because I want to become an entrepreneur.
This is so
that was so cheesy. Okay,
it was.
I'm gonna keep that in there too.
It's like fall class with shows. Well, I'm an artist.
We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. Oh, I wrote down a couple of questions.
Sure.
Doesn't matter. Unless they're going to rewind and slow down and all that stuff. Doesn't matter, they can't see.